Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a seriously controversial topic. Is the UK selling its AI soul for cold, hard cash? A recent bombshell report suggests Britain is ditching its AI safety declaration, opting instead to aggressively pursue investment and rapid growth in the sector. Are they making a smart move, or are they playing with fire? Let's break it down. The headline: Britain ditches AI declaration, pitches for cash. Sounds dramatic, right? Well, it is. The core of this shift involves a move away from prioritizing strict AI safety regulations, something the UK was previously championing, and towards actively attracting foreign investment and fostering rapid AI development within its borders. Think AI growth zones, fast-tracked planning permissions, and a whole lot of come on down, AI companies attitude. So, what's driving this change? The driving force is, unsurprisingly, economics. The UK wants to be a global AI powerhouse, a magnet for AI talent and innovation. They believe that by creating a business-friendly environment, they can attract major players, create jobs, and boost the economy. Makes sense on the surface, right? But what are the potential downsides? That's where things get interesting and potentially worrying. Let's start with the direct impact on the AI and UK tech sector. This shift means we're likely to see increased investment focused on growth and rapid deployment, possibly at the expense of rigorous safety testing and ethical considerations. Companies focused on commercialization will likely be favored. We're also talking about AI growth zones, like the one planned for Culham in Oxfordshire. These zones are designed to attract AI-related businesses, sparking competition between regions and hopefully revitalizing former industrial sites. Think Silicon Valley, but British. These AI growth zones are a big deal. The idea is to concentrate AI development in specific areas, creating hubs of innovation and attracting talent. This could be fantastic for those regions, injecting jobs and investment into local economies. Scotland, Wales, and Northern England are being encouraged to apply. But, and this is a big but, what about the rest of the country? Could this lead to even greater regional disparities? It's a real concern. The UK is actively courting international AI companies and investors. They're basically saying, hey, come set up shop here. We have fewer regulations, and we're ready to help you grow. This could lead to a massive influx of capital, talent, and cutting-edge technology into the UK AI sector. But remember, there's no such thing as a free lunch. This investment comes with strings attached, and those strings might be tied to ethical corners being cut. Now, let's look at the adjacent industry impact. These AI growth zones need serious power. We're talking 500 megawatts of power, or the ability to scale to that. That's a huge demand for energy. This will undoubtedly benefit energy companies, and hopefully, it will accelerate the development of renewable energy sources to power these zones. Imagine a massive solar farm powering a cutting-edge AI research facility. That's the vision, anyway. Former industrial sites and locations near major energy projects are prime targets for these AI growth zones. This could lead to a real estate development boom, repurposing these sites and revitalizing economically depressed areas. Think abandoned factories transformed into state-of-the-art data centers. It's a compelling vision, but it also raises questions about environmental impact and community displacement. Speaking of data centers, the AI growth zones will absolutely require massive data center infrastructure. This could accelerate the growth of the data center industry in the UK, bringing even more investment and jobs. But data centers are energy hogs, so it's crucial that they're powered by sustainable sources. Otherwise, we're just creating one problem while trying to solve another. Okay, let's get to the socio-economic impact, the stuff that really hits home. The growth of the AI sector will undoubtedly create new jobs, particularly in areas hosting AI growth zones. That's the good news. The bad news? This could exacerbate regional economic disparities if the benefits are concentrated in specific locations. We need to make sure that these opportunities are available to everyone, not just a select few. The rapid development of AI will require a workforce with specialized skills. We're talking about AI engineers, data scientists, ethicists, and a whole host of other roles that don't even exist yet. The UK needs to invest heavily in education and training programs to ensure its workforce can meet the demands of the growing AI sector. Otherwise, they'll be relying on importing talent, which isn't a sustainable long-term strategy. And now, the elephant in the room: ethical concerns. A shift away from AI safety could raise serious questions about the development and deployment of AI technologies. Think about bias in algorithms, the potential for misuse, and the lack of accountability. Maintaining public trust in AI is absolutely crucial for its long-term success, and neglecting safety could lead to public backlash or calls for stricter regulations down the line. This isn't just about economics. It's about building AI responsibly. Public trust is paramount. If people don't trust AI, they won't use it, and the whole endeavor will be undermined. The UK government needs to be transparent about its AI strategy and engage with the public to address their concerns. Ignoring these concerns is a recipe for disaster. With Scotland, Wales, and Northern England being encouraged to apply for AI growth zones, it could lead to increased competition between these regions to attract AI investment and talent. This competition could be healthy, driving innovation and efficiency, but it could also lead to a race to the bottom, with regions cutting corners to attract investment. We need to ensure that ethical considerations remain a priority, even in the face of intense competition. Let's talk risks. On the technical side, the AI growth zones require significant energy infrastructure. If the existing connections aren't up to par or scaling proves difficult, we could see delays, bottlenecks, and increased costs. This isn't just about having enough power. It's about having reliable and sustainable power. There's also a risk of becoming too dependent on existing technologies. The initiative seems to focus on attracting established AI companies. While that's great in the short term, it might limit the development of truly novel and disruptive AI technologies within the UK. We need to foster homegrown innovation, not just import it. Focusing on specific zones, like Cullum, could lead to uneven development and a lack of AI expertise in other regions. We need to think about how to spread the benefits of AI across the entire country, not just concentrate them in a few select areas. Commercially, the shift in focus from AI safety to economic growth is a major risk. Neglecting responsible AI development could damage the UK's reputation and lead to long-term problems. Think about the potential for biased algorithms, privacy violations, and other ethical issues. These aren't just abstract concerns. They have real-world consequences. Remember Teresa Carlson's observation about countries becoming more nationalist on AI? That highlights the risk of increased competition for talent, investment, and market share. The UK's strategy needs to be incredibly effective to stand out from the crowd. They can't just rely on cutting corners. They need to offer something truly unique and compelling. Matt Clifford's focus on identifying where the UK can play and win could lead to a narrow focus on specific AI applications, potentially neglecting other areas with significant long-term potential. We need a more holistic approach, one that considers a wide range of AI applications and invests in foundational research. Over-reliance on attracting foreign investment could make the UK vulnerable to changes in global economic conditions or shifts in investor sentiment. A stronger emphasis on developing domestic AI capabilities is absolutely essential for long-term sustainability. Fast-tracked planning permission, while intended to speed up development, could lead to environmental oversights, community disruption, or poorly planned infrastructure. This could bring negative publicity and undermine public trust in the entire initiative. Rushing things isn't always the best approach. The biggest risks are ethical. The article explicitly mentions that safety has slipped down the priority list. That's a huge red flag. This poses significant ethical risks, including the potential for unintended consequences, bias in AI systems, and a lack of accountability for AI-related harms. We're talking about potentially creating AI that exacerbates existing inequalities or even discriminates against certain groups. This is not acceptable. The focus on attracting investment and winning could lead to a lack of transparency in AI development and deployment, making it difficult to assess and mitigate potential ethical risks. We need open and transparent processes, with opportunities for public input and scrutiny. While encouraging applications from Scotland, Wales, and Northern England is commendable, there's a risk that the benefits of AI growth will not be evenly distributed, potentially exacerbating existing inequalities. We need to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to benefit from AI, not just a select few. If the UK's AI strategy is perceived as being driven primarily by economic interests, public trust in AI could erode, making it more difficult to gain acceptance for AI technologies. This is a serious threat, and it needs to be addressed head-on. So, back to our original question. Is the UK selling its AI soul for cold, hard cash? The answer, unfortunately, is complicated. There are undeniable benefits to attracting investment and fostering rapid AI development. But those benefits come with significant risks, particularly ethical risks. The UK government needs to strike a delicate balance between economic growth and responsible AI development. They need to ensure that safety and ethical considerations remain a top priority, even as they aggressively pursue investment and innovation. Ultimately, The success of the UK's AI strategy will depend on its ability to build a sustainable and ethical AI ecosystem. That means investing in education and training, promoting transparency and accountability, and engaging with the public to address their concerns. It's a tall order, but it's absolutely essential if the UK wants to become a true AI leader. What do you think? Is the UK on the right track, or are they making a big mistake? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI news and analysis. Thanks for watching.